Hello everyone, it's me, Yeonni, and this video is not really scripted, nothing that I felt really compelled to sit down and say something real quick, so I just threw on some makeup because I wanted to, which is a theme of this video. I did it because I wanted to, and I just sat down and hit the record button because I think this is an important message that I feel like someone out there, like some people out there really need to hear, but also I needed to hear, and okay, let me just get straight into it. I think it's important to realize that right now we are in a pandemic, not a productivity contest. And now that I put that out there, let me back it up a little bit and tell you a little bit about myself. If this is the first video you've ever seen from me, if you know me personally, if you've been on my channel for a while, I'm sure you know I'm someone who loves being productive. Like, I love setting goals. I have agendas for work and personal. I love checking things off. Like, I thrive in a routine. And when all of this stuff started happening with the pandemic, you know, my best way of coping was to continue doing things that worked for me before, which is have a routine. So, you know, I set up an agenda for how my days are going to look, what I'm going to accomplish by the time I come out of this. And it went well for a week and a half or so. And then this week I struggled so much. And my birthday was last Saturday. Was my birthday last Saturday? Yeah, last Saturday. So that, you know, leveled with like, I'm gonna do this, I have all this time, it's my 26th birthday, I'm gonna like start my 26th year off like being like the best version of myself, and I really hyped myself up, and at the time it worked for me to deal with my anxiety, but I think this week was really when everything started kind of breaking down. Everything just started really hitting me, where my coping skill was not helping me but hurting me. It was this constant feedback loop of hell where I was like being so hard on myself for not being as productive as I wanted to be, where a lot of this came from, I mean, also like clearly you can see I'm rambling a lot because there isn't a script. I ramble a lot, which is I always have a script, but this needs to be more natural. This just needs to flow from my heart, I think, and hopefully you're okay with that. But with the pandemic, with a lot of people staying at home, there's numbers, like actual numbers out there of how much social media consumption has like gone way up. And there's a positive to it where there's a lot of content creators who are home, and you know, they've really taken the responsibility of, you know, we want to provide an escape for our viewers and our followers and post more things so you'll have things to do, get your mind off reality. And that's been great and all. But like, first of all, physically, my eyes are, I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are bloodshot. Like, I've been staring at my phone way too much. You know, I've been avoiding the news, at least trying to, because I know that's one thing that gives me a lot of anxiety, being too into the news. Like, I used to read the news every morning, every day, stay up to date, like get like an alert anytime something new comes out about the virus, and I stopped doing that. But then I started being bombarded by all of these messages of like, here's a at-home workout, like here's a work-from-home setup, here are 10,000 recipes on banana breads, and here's like how to make the best dinner. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna learn like 20 recipes by the time I'm out of here, and then I'm gonna try this workout and that workout, and I'm gonna like paint 30 masterpieces, and I'm gonna get Animal Crossing and have the best island. And I'm tired, and I wanted to sit down and let you guys know, and also let myself know, that it's okay to not be productive. Hi, Yuzu. This is a pandemic, not a productivity contest. And you know, like, I'm not knocking the people who are coping with this through being productive and doing all of these amazing things. That's fantastic. I'm just saying, for some of us who might be feeling like overwhelmed, where like the feedback loop, like I said, where I'm like, I need to be motivated, but then at night I can't sleep until 2, 3 a.m. because at night is when I get the most anxious, and like I keep going like on social media to try to get my mind off like my own personal demons and anxiety. And then in the morning I beat myself up for not being able to wake. And okay, also this, like, I'm not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. I think we can just put that out there that not everyone is a morning person. Yuzu, he's scratching his board right here, but my goal was like, I'm gonna wake up at 9 a.m. even if I don't have to. And I know that's not early for a lot of people, but I used to wake up like past 12 on the weekends because I can, because when I go to work, I wake up at 7:30 a.m. and I go to work, and I was like, so like I'll wake up early but not like too early because I deserve to sleep in a little bit. So it's like my anxiety driven late night self, when I'm crying, when I'm scared out of my mind, and I'm having like panic attacks until 3, 4 a.m. Then I try to wake up at 9 a.m. and then I have to cancel my alarm and I end up waking up at 10 or 10:30 or 12 or whenever. And then I hate myself for it, and then I blame myself, and I'm just like, why can't I do this? My God, you're like such a piece of trash, and like you're not a good person, you're not a productive person, where I've started to put my worth in my productivity. And that leads to me being even less motivated to do anything because I'm like, I'm just a piece of shit anyway. Why should I even try? Really, really unhealthy. That's all I'll say. And so I just, that's where I've been. And I've seen here and there on social media, some people post about this. So I just wanted to also put my 2 cents on it, where this is a very uncertain time. Many times when we deal with scary situations, we have to first of all accept the facts and act out of logic, where this is happening. This is a pandemic. This is a global crisis. People are dying. People are losing loved ones. People are losing their jobs, which are their lifelines to feed themselves and their families. And like, I'm not saying all of this to scare you, but to let you know that we can't be so harsh on ourselves for not baking the best banana bread when the big picture is this is a scary time. It is. It's a time that, God forbid, like, I survive out of this and I can tell my kids, like, in 2020, oh, that was a crazy year. 2020, like, didn't really exist because we were all just trying to survive. And this is a time when we should be really listening to our bodies, listening to our physical body, our mental health, our emotions. And you know what? Like, if you don't get that routine down, it's okay. If you're not feeling motivated today and you can't like do X, Y, and Z, paint those pictures, bake that bread. I'm sorry, everyone's just baking banana bread apparently, so I'm just saying that, but it's okay. If you're sad today and you just need to stay in bed, it's okay. And I really am the person who, I hate making excuses for myself a lot of the times, where I'm already so harsh on myself, but I know logically this time it's okay for me to be unproductive. It's okay for me to be sad. It's okay for me to be on my phone so much. I don't know, like that's another thing where like when I'm unmotivated and I see all of these like do this, do that, do this. It's like sometimes those voices start becoming my voices, and I'm like, I feel like I have to bake banana bread. I feel like I have to run to the Target and buy paint and get things. I'm like, wait, but that's not essential. And then that leads to this financial stress of like, I bought like paint and some canvases to make some art, and it was fun at the time, but I just got so, like the first piece was fine. I had fun with it, but then also like financially, I don't want to be spending so much money, but there's all this advertising, and like I'm just trying to focus on companies that are giving back if I want to spend money there. But also there's so many GoFundMes where you can directly support companies and businesses and like COVID-19 relief. So we have to be smart with our money right now. And then that leads to me the thought of like, well, like if I support like a big company like X, Y, and Z, like that money will go to paying its employees. So maybe that will lead to those people being able to hold on to their jobs. But like, let's just bring it back. There's already so much going on. I don't want to bite off more than I can handle. And I think this was the week when my body and my mental health with all of my anxiety, I don't know if you can see, but like, my eye bags from staying up crying last night. just because of my anxiety. And it was Good Friday, so I was really feeling anxious about joining a Zoom call with my home church in New York. So I didn't join, but at like 12 a.m. I was like, I need to listen to a Good Friday sermon just so I can, that's my way of, it's been my way of coping. But I didn't realize that at a certain point, like, I just replaced that with go, 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 I'll feel better once I finish this painting and look at it. I'll feel better once I finish this book and look at it. And no, I needed to cry. I needed to pray. I needed to just sit there and listen. And I'm not going to cry now, but it's been a rough week. They say this week there's the most deaths. Humanity is suffering and it's hard. So I just want to send out this message to anyone feeling like you're not good enough, you're not worthy, anyone feeling like damn it, I don't have the ingredients to buy this banana bread, to make this banana bread, but I have to make this banana bread. If that's what's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But if you don't want to bake that fucking banana bread, that's okay too. That's the point of this video. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to come out of this period, how long this is going to be, having all of these achievements of things you've done during lockdown. That's not the point of the lockdown. The point of the lockdown is to save lives. And I think maybe that got skewed a little bit societally on social media, but also for me, it got skewed for me, where I was like, I'm gonna come out of this with all this stuff and I'm gonna be great. And when people ask what did I do during the pandemic, I'm gonna have all of these like invisible medals and badges of things I've accomplished as a person. And that's the mentality of someone who puts their worth in their productivity. And I know for myself, productivity works for me. I don't work for productivity. You know what I mean? Like, I let it become something that overtook me and my self-worth and how I feel about myself and who I am as a person. And I just needed to cut that off today. I just needed yesterday night when I was crying out of my mind. But like, you know what I mean? Productivity is a tool that I use to cope. That's it. And if it's no longer working for me, it might work for me next week. Who knows? But right now, I know that I need to rest. I know. I was trying to like cook healthy for the past 2 weeks, and also like it's expensive to be healthy. I had to buy so many groceries and I get so much anxiety every time I go outside. And yesterday I ordered some pizza. It was amazing. I wanted pizza so bad, and I was like, oh no, like I have to be healthy, I have to lose weight. Who cares? I wanted pizza, so I got pizza. Anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. But I just want to put this video out there for people. I already said this. See, I'm repeating myself now. It's okay. You're going to be okay. You forget that at-home routine. It's okay. You ordered pizza for yourself instead of cooking a 5-course meal. It's okay. You don't feel like making freaking banana bread because you've never been a baker anyway. It's okay. We're not all Chrissy Teigen. Okay? It's okay. And I just want to say, take care of yourself. Listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your emotions. Right now, we are surviving a pandemic. Let's put things back into perspective. Call your loved ones, call your parents, call your relatives, call your friends, there's so many online support out there if you're feeling alone and lonely, if you're feeling depressed and anxious. I'll put some links down below in the comments and pin it, and also in the description box, but no one really looks at the description box anymore, so take care of yourselves. And I'm going to make sure to take care of myself too. And Yuzu is so needy these days. Yuzu, say bye. Mommy's going to finish the video now. Say bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a video that could have helped you. I just want you to know you're not going through this alone. This is a human crisis, human experience that we're all going through, and you're not alone, okay? You're not. That's the fact of it. You're not alone. And yeah, just wanted to put that out there, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Take it easy. You're going to be okay. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.